Okay, guys and gals, welcome to the Vanagon Connection YouTube channel. Future home to general maintenance videos, product install how-to guides, and anything Vanagon transporter related. We're going to start today with a quick helpful tip when installing our new linkage rod system, the Midpoint Yoke collar install. This part right here is the one in question. I've had a few customers say that they've stripped these bolts. This clamp's extremely strong. The only downside is it's stainless on stainless. That's why I include with the parts kit that comes with each one of the rod kits anti-seize. So I just recommend to do is take these bolts out. We need to make sure we liberally coat the threads inside this collar. That way we can manipulate these bolts all we want and we won't have any issues with them seizing up. So again, this side, just put off to the side. Grab the included anti-seize. You know, too much isn't going to hurt anything, so do a good point of squeezing as much as you can in that hole. Excess is going to come out the back. I recommend have a rag on you. Once this stuff marks you, it doesn't seem to go away. If you notice on these clamps, there's a small circle. There's two ways you can put this clamp on. Just make sure you complete that circle. Make sure you don't have any fitment issues. And the bolts are just standard 1/4 inch bolts using a 3/16 socket Allen. Again, real easy to assemble. Don't take the bolts down all the way, just get them started. Secondly, installation onto the yoke. What I like to do, this is going to be pointed towards the bottom of the car. You're going to line this slot up with one of the two slots. Push it on. Until you're flush with the end of the tube. And it's going to create a pinching action. You want to make sure that pinching action is on the same axis as that slot. So just line it up the best I can like that. Again, this is what happens. Just keep a rag next to you. Now, what I do recommend to do with this before installation on the vehicle, what we have here again is a front rod out of the linkage rod system. Slide it over the end of the rod, not particularly in any way, in any manner. We're going to pre-tighten this thing. The yoke is a little oversized for the pipe, hence why I have the slot inside the yoke. So just bring these down. You want to try to do this as evenly as possible. Basically going to pre-pinch this yoke. I'll show you what it looks like when we're done here. Again, just bring them down. Shouldn't have any problem with these bolts galling. You don't want to have to do this while it's up in the vehicle. It's a little more delicate. So, again, wipe the war paint off. So, if you look closely, that slot's been pinched down. It's pretty well centered inside there. Even gaps on both sides. You don't want it biasing all the way to one. You might get some binding action. But basically this thing's ready now. You would go ahead and remove it. Just got to loosen up a hair. We now slide this off. If you notice, it's still pinched. This is just enough that it'll easily slide over the end of the tube with no issues. Well, hopefully that'll fix any issues with customers out there stripping out the collars or, just causing unneeded issues.